After being on set for more than a decade, you know crazy days are normal. And Hudson and Rex star John Reardon just revealed his craziest day he had while filming. And you don't want to miss it. So let's get into it right away. John Reardon has been the face of Hudson and Rex since day one, but lately he's been stepping back a bit to focus on his health. That doesn't mean he's just sitting around though. He's making the most of this time by spending it with his family. And that's actually part of the reason he and his wife Megan launched their own YouTube channel called I Play One on TV. Over the past months, the couple has been sharing all kinds of content, from their journey of fixing up their old house to fun games and Q&A sessions where fans get to ask all the burning questions they've always wanted answers to. And let's just say, their latest video did not disappoint. When a fan asked Reardon to spill one of the craziest things that's ever happened to him on set, he shared a story that was hilarious and equally intriguing. So it happened when he was playing the role of young Clue in the 2010 sci-fi film Tron Legacy. Well, it was his body, but his face was CGI'd with Jeff Bridges' face.
Of him, so I would go in and I'd watch Jeff, and he would have these motion capture cameras on his face and the motion capture dots, and he would perform all the scenes with the actors, but they would just record his facial expressions. So I would have to then talk with Jeff, and he would explain to me sort of the process of what he was doing in the scene, what he was thinking, and I would have to memorize.
Basically, you got acting lessons from Jeff Bridges.
And Megan wasn't wrong. It definitely looked that way. But the craziest part during those 6 months was that Reardon had to wear a super tight 3D printed suit covered in lights.
They were really tight. The suits were really tight, so you would have to, like, you couldn't pee for, it always comes back to pee. You couldn't pee for like 4 hours, so you would not drink water for a really long time, and then you'd know when you could drink water, and then you would have lunch and get out of the suit for a minute, and then you would put it back on. But we had these car batteries strapped to our back, and every now and again you would get a shock or something from the lights.
I mean, he casually dropped the fact that he got electric shocks like it was no big deal. Now that's some real dedication. But despite having to wear that tight bodysuit for hours while desperately holding in your pee, Reardon absolutely loved the experience of being part of that film.
But it was just surreal because we would walk around, and I remember one time I think I went to like the coffee shop in my suit, and
oh,
people
really?
were just staring at me like,
what are you doing?
Yeah, it was like when Viggo Mortensen went to like a coffee shop in all his Strider gear, Aragorn gear from Lord of the Rings, and he was like bloodied, and people were just like, filming a movie, I guess.
I hope.
So got a crazy day story of your own? Share them in the comments down below.